Hi, y'all. It's Thursday. And, yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday, you didn't miss nothing. Other than some pretty epic flying, which, I'll throw some highlights of that in right here. I have been sick as hell the last couple of days, and I still am pretty sick. Yes, I've had a steady diet of cough drops, orange juice, and mucus for the last 2 days. But even when I'm super sick, I've done some of the most epic flying I've ever done. I know I know power loops and power rolls and S-turns are, you know, as elementary as it gets in the freestyle world, but it's awesome to somebody who's new to it, that's for sure. Holy crap. There is nothing more exhilarating so far as power looping over giant oak trees, where a good second or two, the only thing you're looking at is sky. And then to bring the loop around and see that you're perfectly lined up with the other side of the trees to come in for an epic underneath them. Oh God. Just now at the park when I did it, some of them that were so close to just caking into the ground that my adrenaline started just racing, and I literally had to go over to the baseball diamond and just tootle around for a second, and I literally said out loud to myself, I was like, all right, calm down, because holy shit. My heart was like, and my hands were shaking and shit. Woo! Oh man, it was awesome. Super intense. Super intense. Whew. Yeah. Some epic flying the last couple of days. Even when I'm sick. But yeah, it's fucking gosh dang it, all the hack. I'm back to the try not to swear thing. Yeah. Crap, where was I? Anywho, yeah, it's Thursday. That's what it was. It's Thursday. Last day of the week. I gotta come in a little early to wash a truck and put some cheese away. That's alright. I still got to rip 3 packs this morning. Oh man, just an epic run with my last 4-cell. And by epic, I mean I didn't crash. I did some sweet power loops and rolls and just trying to link more tricks together, you know, to even if it is just flips and rolls mixed in with some sweet power loops. You know, I gotta, you know, shit, man. It's only been 4 months. I gotta stay on myself to not be like, hey, why the hell aren't you flying like freaking Schizo or Mr. Steel and whatnot? You should be, you know, the best of the best already. It's been 4 months, for crying out loud. But yeah, no, I think I'm doing pretty damn good for only 4 months of stick time. I've decided to put off a build a little bit longer because I fried my freaking charger again, all sick and half asleep on Tuesday. I think I started unplugging crap while it was still charging, and then was like, oh, and I unplugged the wrong thing, and I touched one of the banana clips to the side of the case, and it literally smoked. So the charger's done for. Thank God Steve has an extra one that I can borrow. So yeah, with this paycheck, I'm gonna buy a new charger. All right, yeah, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted once again by a dead battery. Yeah, new charger and as many 4-cell packs as I can afford. Yeah, 4 cells where it's at, obviously. I love the 3 cells that I have left as a, you know, a quick little warm up. Get the jitters out, get the feelings and whatnot flowing, and then just go to Rip Balls Town with the 4 cells. And only having 2 of them sucks, because it's like after the second one, you know, I'm in full adrenaline mode and just like, yes! And then I'm done. And then I'm like, oh. So, yeah, I'm gonna shop around. You know, everybody says you get what you pay for, but I've also heard people finding some cheap packs that, you know, were, you know, and fuck, man, I only get 2 minutes out of tattoos, you know, or 2.5 minutes of the tattoo 4 cells, and they're supposedly one of the best. So, shit. You know, as long as they give me the power that those batteries have for 2 minutes, I'm satisfied. And if I could save a few bucks, great. You know, I mean, I'm still in the cheap noob stages of this whole thing. But When it comes to my next build, though, I'm not cheaping out on anything. I'm gonna be getting no knockoff shit, no clones, the best of the best. You know, I want to support the things, the people that I love in this hobby. I just, you know, I really need to look into what I want. The only thing that I'm sure of that I want is something with an OSD. God damn it, I've said all this before, but I'm saying it again. I just want something with a built-in OSD that gives me flight time, mAh usage, and amp drawage. That's all I want. And I'm pretty sure I want a top-mounted battery. I'm pretty sure on that. I don't know. I think there's something to be said, though, about on the pendulum effect of it being on the bottom and landing upright more often. But I also hate landing on my battery every time. I know I have the sled that I can put on the packs, but, you know, that's like 30 more grams or something like that, or 15 more grams, something like that, to add to the weight of the thing, and I want it to be as light as possible, because I want to be able to just whip that thing around. I want it to flip inverted, instantaneous, with no like mine does. I know that can probably be fixed in tuning, which I'm gonna try real hard this weekend to get a handle on. But yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want, and I'm gonna start doing some heavy research on all that crap. And yeah, my next paycheck hopefully will be ordering 75% of the parts that of my next build. I would have been doing that with this paycheck, but smoking my charger obviously is setting that back. But hey, that's the way it goes in this hobby, you know, 2 steps forward, 10 steps back, all the time. But yeah, I'm literally sitting in a work parking lot, and I got to get to getting, so I'll see y'all later. Hi y'all, I'm back. I really wish this was me saying, yay, work is over for Thursday and for the week, and it's time to just rip packs for 4 days. But it's not. Apparently in my state of zombiness yesterday, yeah, I could barely stand on my own 2 feet, let alone think properly. But yeah, apparently I messed up Pritzloff's butter order. I know that means nothing to you, but just means I screwed up at work. And now I am on my way to fix that. I have 7 boxes of eggs that I am running to Fond du Lac so a baker can bake his goods, or her goods, I think. Yeah. You know, I don't hate my job. I don't like it. But even if I hate my job, I hate messing up on it. You know, I mean, growing up the way I did in a blue-collar family, in a blue-collar state, and in the era that I did, because I think that has a lot to do with it now, because it seems like kids these days just don't give a hoot about anything. You know, it's all me. I want it for me, and I want it now. And it doesn't seem like much of them are willing to work for it. That's just what I get from the small group of you know, teenagers that I have to deal with in life. And so maybe I'm being a little judgmental on that, but it sure seems like that's the case. But yeah, even if I hate my job, I don't want to mess up on it. Like, towards the end of moving furniture for a living, I hated nothing more in the world than to get up and go to work every day, but I still tried to do my best at it every day. And yeah, so a little bummed out that I screwed up at work, but you know, I was doing real good for a long time, and even the boss said, you know, it's not always going to be perfect no matter what. And I'm glad that I could at least blame it on being sick as hell yesterday. Unfortunately, on top of being sick as hell, I was also doing something that I know I shouldn't be doing on top of that, and that was listening to a podcast. But I was double checking everything real good, and apparently this is the only screw up that I did, and it's an order that I never screw up either, ever. I don't think I've ever screwed up Pritzloff's order, but it happened. But that's And this all comes back to quads, because I was listening to Quad Talk podcast, because I can't get enough of it. And yeah, so I was sick and miserable yesterday, and I wanted just a little bit of mental relief, so I was listening to Quad Talk podcast while I was picking butter, and I screwed up one of the easiest orders that I pick. So yeah, bummer. All right then, we'll see you guys later. Hi y'all. Well, apparently I'm just Sergeant Specials today, because now I'm running 10 cases of milk to Jackson School. Don't know if somebody messed up or if they just needed some emergency milk, but whatever keeps me out of that cooler is A-okay with me. I will run specials all day with a smile on my face. Now if I could just, turn my nose off and quit sneezing and coughing, everything would be pretty perfect. Not as perfect as it would be if I was ripping packs right now, but it is what it is, y'all. So, yep. See you later. Boy, Jackson Schools, good on you, mate. They were wondering what I was doing driving around behind that place before I even got a chance to get to a door. Granted, I was driving through the playground, but I was looking for a loading dock or something in the back of the building, so I had no idea where I'm supposed to take the milk. But yeah, somebody was already on the phone with them being like, hey, there's a silver car driving around back there, what's up? But yeah, so it's good to see people keeping our kids safe or as safe as they can in our elementary schools. Makes me feel a little better about when it comes time to put my kid in elementary school. Happy Thursday, y'all. Holy hell, am I thirsty too. Good lordy, did I need this. It's been a long week. It's only been 4 days. Not even bothering with Tuesdays and Wednesdays vlog. Not much happened. I was sick. Run Cam 3. So awesome. It gives me beautiful, glorious 1080, 60 frames per second HD footage. Very pleased with the $99 that I spent on this, or $117 or whatever it was, with the 2 extra protective Gorilla glasses. Running the Runcam Swift 2 with the GoPro 2.5 millimeter lens. Also love that. It's a great camera. I wish that I had goggles that had sound. Because the only reason why I bought this damn Swift 2 was because it had a built-in mic. Well, I've come to the conclusion that I think I might be breaking down and getting some Fat Sharks eventually, or at least some goggles that fit on my face, because I never really noticed it until I really started doing some aggressive stuff like power loops and stuff over trees, which I've been doing a lot of lately because I'm getting the hang of it, and it is insanely fun. I could literally just do power loops over trees all day long. All day long. It's so fun. But I heard somebody mention in the podcast, Quad Talk, I believe. Well, it's got to be Quad Talk because it's the only one I listen to. But I can't remember who they were talking to, but when they said that they were wearing the goggles, they found themselves looking around the screen so much, like they actually had to look around it. And it's true. And I didn't notice it until I was, coming over the tops of trees, or actually over this way. And I would be like looking up at the top of the screen, waiting for the tree to come into view, and I'm looking up there, not looking at anything down there. I really wish I knew somebody who had like an extra pair of Fat Sharks so I could just borrow them for a couple of days, and just really get a good feel of them to see if I like them. Cause God damn it, I do not want to spend $500 on a pair of goggles I don't like. Another thing me and Stefan did today was switch the blade over to XT30. So, yay, XT30. I have to buy another charger because I smoked this guy again. Pretty good like. It is totally done for. I don't know exactly what I did because I was literally like half asleep, and what it was is that I actually fell asleep while I was charging a battery, and I came in here like legit zombie mode, and I unplugged one of the banana thingies first and was like, well, that's the wrong one, and then went to plug it back in, and I think I either shoved it into here to touch one of the balance things, or it just touched the side of the thing, but it immediately smoked, made my whole bathroom stink, and it still turns on and everything, and tries to charge batteries, but it says that one cell has 8,000 volts and another cell has 0.1 volts, and so it's not functioning properly, is what I'm getting at. I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic Memorial Weekend. Oh, that's another thing. I do not have to work for 1, 2, 3, 4 days. Yes. 4 fucking days. No work. And I might get paid for Monday. I hope so. If I don't, I might have to go in there and have words with them. Cheers, y'all. And we'll see you tomorrow.